play. Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Let's Play Sacred for the PC with me, Bezlonir, your host. As always, let me do a little mental math here. Okay. Right. Good. Trying to figure out when this episode, at what time this episode will be over. So we got a bunch of mobs over here, and then this person over here is somebody we have to kill. She's like the big bad dark elf person, or she was. So we had to get a key from her to go further over into this this big cave. And yeah, is there anything actually over here? Not much that I can think of.
My armor hardly protects me against ordinary injury.
Oh yeah, what was I getting injured by? It would appear my unicorn died. No. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Once again, I did pick up a little bit extra speed, so we're not quite at the painful crawl that we were doing through that other underground town, but we're still pretty slow. Oh boy. There's a lot of mobs over here. So let's get our stuff going. And we level. So that's always good. We're looking at, okay, we're level 37. Next time I go up and level, I'll spend some runes and stuff. Yeah, those little spiders are not worth a lot of XP. Oh, this area. Oh, I remember this. This is cheap. Okay, hold on. But why do they have the other one that goes around? Oh man, you don't want to get hit by these things. They suck. And they'll take a lot of damage off you real quick. My unicorn's gonna die because he's standing in it. I see what they were trying to do there, but it doesn't really work very well. The last time I did that, I got stuck with a lot of those.
Leader here.
Wow, that guy has a lot of health.
You've got no chance against my powers.
I think that's the only mob with that design that I can recall seeing. Oh, look at that! We got a cursed treasure over there. Not that that's really all that great, but it's kind of neat. And we get some mobs over here. I think I said before that, yeah, see, we're encountering some issues now with... Okay, yeah.
Coward!
That's fine. Definitely encountering some issues with the way that the pathing and stuff on penetrating arrow. We'll just kill that thing with normal shots. I was trying to think. I'm not really sure if I want to play through the expansion after this on bronze, or just do a playthrough on silver and then do the expansion on silver. Because I don't know exactly what level I'm going to be at when I finish this, but it should be a pretty good level. Okay. Lots of enemies over here. And pathing issues right off the bat. This is pretty easy.
Leader there. You've got no chance against my powers.
There's the elements I think that we need. So, let's see. No portal rune.
The element of earth.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
My
It's the element of
destination
earth.
must be here.
That's what I thought. What? You suck. Got the element of earth. Spider arrow. I did try to use that before. Multiple shot again. Cool. Well, might as well use that, I guess. Little inventory management. Why not? Yeah, so I guess we got some runes from here. I have one rune in Spider Arrow. It's fascinating. They're like level 15. I may play around with that at some point. They don't seem to be too amazing, but I haven't used it much. Could be something fun to play with. So now we gotta kill some more things in order to get out of here, I guess. I don't know why. No, we don't. This is the entrance.
And now, you who
So
are
we could
known
just
as the
skip these
leader
guys,
of a pack of rabid mongrels, I am going to lay you low.
Might as well get that little bit of extra XP, huh? Yeah. We never did get a
I will
portal
free
rune
my bitter defeated brothers and sisters.
or anything, huh? That I know of. Hey, repop. Great. So thrilled. Let me see. No, I don't have a portal rune. Because I thought there was a portal rune. I feel like I found one after the fact or something. At some point in time. I don't know, let's just get on our high horse here. Ha ha ha. Nothing like calling back to a joke that wasn't even... It was so sad and pathetic that it was hardly even a joke. Yeah, so now we gotta go all the way back down there, as you can see. It would be a good time to have a town portal spell, so we can go back to town and then use that portal. I don't know. Does it preserve the feeling of integrity in the game, or, you know, what is the purpose of not having one? I mean, you do have portals, you just don't have one that you can bring with you. Other games that I was considering doing an LP for were, let's see, I have...
Leader here, leader there. You've got no chance against my powers.
I mean, remember the name of the game. I have Torchlight, Torchlight 2. I was thinking about doing an LP for Torchlight. I guess looking at Steam, looking at my Steam, I played that game for about...
Hey!
I think oh, come on, I can't even use anything. Stupid shit. Alright, you guys are pissing me off now. Come on, man. Fucking, I hate things that root you in this game. Okay, hold on. Pop that. And fire that off when it's off regen. Guess I'll have to use a potion. Haven't been doing that too much. And I gotta get my unicorn back. Yeah, so I guess I played Torchlight about 14 hours. I can't remember. I guess you have to assume there's different difficulties on that game as well, so you can kind of play around with that. If I do... Well, if I did all the difficulties on this game, it's gonna be a pretty long LP. Certainly would go well over 200 episodes, and that's at 30-minute episodes, so that's definitely long. Hey, we got a rune. And considering nobody's really even watching already, I don't know. I don't really care about that, I guess. But, you know, the real consideration is I'm just enjoying playing the game. But then again, I'm enjoying playing the game anyway, so I don't really have to do it. But as long as I'm playing the game in my personal life, I guess I might as well do an LP of this. Makes a certain kind of sense. Alright, I gotta go around to the left here because to the right it's a cliff that you can't go around. So we gotta find our way through. Yeah, we gotta keep going this way. It's one of the things about this game, sometimes you can't take the direct route to things. Yeah, you gotta go back down around where this portal is here. And we'll just kill this group of mobs.
Hey!
For the most part, I really don't care if mobs root me with this character because I'll just shoot them anyway, but on occasion it's a problem because there'll be a tree in the way or something, and then I'm like, well, I can't hit them because there's a damn tree between me and them, so... Unfortunately, my penetrating arrows aren't quite that smart. It's kind of funny that the name is... the name of the skill is penetrating arrow, but do not all arrows penetrate. Deep thoughts by Jack Handy. Is that not, in essence, what an arrow does? It penetrates. It's a piercing weapon. It makes me think of like all these kind of old games. They used to have a lot of like, they spent a lot of attention to detail on the various types of damage that you can do to things. Like you have piercing weapons, or you would have blunt weapons or whatever. Like D&D is an obvious example because in that game you can't you don't do much damage to skeletons unless you use okay, hold on, I'm gonna check my map. I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, this feels like a dead end.
Rely on me. I promise not to disappoint you.
She wants me to take her where? I seem to have found my way to High Marsh. Eh, why not? Oh, what? Oh, okay, never mind. This NPC is going to die. This has been a public service announcement. But I'm not going all the way over there. You kidding me? This is not going to happen. And that has been another bad accent. It's a short route to have using a bad accent if you don't decide what accent you are going to do before you do the accent. Okay, so I was wrong. I gotta go back up through here. There's gotta be another way down there. Thanks for rooting me.
Hey, stay here. You're spoiling my quota.
Okay, send another one of those down there. Okay, you did not obey my command. I really wish that you could remap your hotkeys in this, because I generally prefer to make my hotkeys be something that's a little more central. And then I enjoy this and I'm having fun with it, but I really prefer the model for using abilities and everything that like Diablo 3 used, and I think Path of Exile also does this, in that in order to use an ability you press a button rather than selecting the ability by pressing the button and then... Okay, hold on. This music is kind of cool. You don't hear it very often. It's got that little funky beat in the background. I just wanted to point out how awful that sound effect was. Yeah, see, we are just like racking up the XP from these Dark Elves. These poison trolls are pretty good for XP too, so this is, as long as this is, as long as your character doesn't have trouble fighting the mobs in this area, it's a pretty good area to get some XP in. Let's see here. Yeah, we gotta go back around here, I think. Unless we have to go like a really long way around. We have to go a really long way around.
The opponents here don't make a strong impression.
Yeah. Well, this has been a meandering. This has been a meandering. It's like something that's all like, you gotta snap your fingers and be all like Pomo or something. I don't know. What is Pomo? I believe it is an artifice by which people, academics, extend their careers. Now, as it goes in academia, as time goes on, you just spend more and more of your time studying the grains of a toothpick. You don't really have anything to do, and the old agony is that everything has already been done.
Leader there.
You know?
You've got no chance against my power.
That's the classic assumption. So okay, I think we are gonna have to go to High Marsh because we have to go. Yeah, okay, so we're going to High Marsh. Good news, NPC. You might actually survive. Since we have to go there anyway, and that appears to be where the quest turn-in is at. This area is a lovely bit of game. Yeah. A little map action again. Okay, well, it wasn't actually that far away, was it? Gotta pop this multiple shot. Run around to my penetrating arrows off regen and fire it up. And that is how to play a Wood Elf. In a nutshell. But if you put your Wood Elf in a nutshell, it's not going to appreciate it very much. Yeah, I don't need melee weapons, and I don't want your life. I got 99 problems. And I'm pretty proud of that. I worked very hard to get 99 problems. Started off with one problem, and I leveled up slowly.
I can feel it quite distinctly.
As we all know,
be here somewhere.
99 is the ultimate number. Well, except that what? You son of a bitch. I brought your daughter back to you, and you're a fucking demon. That was bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. How very strange. What is strange is at the moment I am feeling a little bit hungry, which is impossible because I ate an honestly monstrous amount of pizza yesterday. Yeah. I thought I'd look at that even though I know I'm not going to use it. Seemed interesting. We don't use those. Not interested in that. Wow, some of our gear is pretty low in level. I feel like we'll fix a lot of these gear problems somewhat quickly once we get into silver. You get pretty good gear in silver. So yeah, I think, you know, the more I think about it, I think I might skip the expansion until we get to, until we beat silver. Then we may do some stuff. I'm going to skip the side quests here as well because I don't feel like I really need to do them at the moment. We're doing pretty good for level, like, if we make 40 or 42 here in the main game, should be pretty good. Getting a lot of multiple shot runes lately. Is that what we use? Multiple shot? Because there's two similar sounding things, so it's a little confusing. The other one is multi-hit, which is the skill that we were using a lot when I first started. I don't really bother with those hiding places much anymore. The only upside to them is that they are basically a chest with guaranteed loot, but God, I'm getting a lot of like skippy frame ratiness here. You son of a bitch. Get multiple shot. Ready? Come on, man. Oh, it's already on. Could have fooled me.
Yes, go on, run, you rat.
This was fabulous. That was a whole lot of fail. You might see these random... Yeah, see these those things, they're pretty low in level. It'd be nice to get, I guess they're not that low in level.
If you want to get to Viragnar, you will have to close the dams in the abandoned dwarves' fortifications of Narlstadt, or Zuragnar, as
How chilling. Zuragnar is a refuge for my brothers and sisters,
So here's
fallen from the path of light.
where we have to go. This takes you over to the swamp area, which is kind of like the next area we have to go to, but we can't get there yet. Then, let's see here. I don't know if this portal rune accesses this yet or not. It should be. So we go through this portal. This I didn't do properly last time. I was stuck for a second. You gotta these are a pain. You gotta envision the portal as though we're not activated and click on the place that would be the center of the portal. Otherwise, it can be a real pain in the butt. Morgwath.
Hey!
They're all like, that's like their gangsta call sign. They're like, Morgwath, motherfucker. What you got? Where you coming from? What you claim? Morgwath, motherfucker. Okay. Did not realize that elves were so hardcore. Is that... I feel like many times that I've seen these dark elves in a group, I have been... I have had the pleasure of witnessing a bunch of tearing. Okay, yeah, that helped me out quite a bit. Saved me some running around. Yep, we got a few minutes left for this LP. Man, maybe you shouldn't record LPs in the middle of the night. Might be a little less, you know, tired. I feel like I was just like talking about a bunch of games and I didn't really wrap all that up. Alright. Yeah, you know, thinking about in terms of how these levels work out, I think it might be good. Oh, I didn't even see that thing over there before. This is probably not going to be for us. Let's see. What do you got here? No. Long-handled weapons, charisma. It's pretty much looks like a dark elf item to me. I don't know how you would play a combat wood elf, like not this, but like melee. It didn't seem like it would work really to me. So this isn't interesting. It's kind of like the last one. It's like really big, but you can avoid a lot of areas, I think, if you want. Yeah, it should work out pretty well. I think perhaps a couple of exploration videos in the next difficulty, and that'll lead kind of to like, yeah. Then I may do the expansion in silver. Not really much point doing it in this difficulty because I'm not unlocking anything if I do that. Valdemar's fiery breath. Just what I was hoping, is that I could get somebody's fiery breath in my bag. Hey, how about a sack of rotten breath? That's that joke that somebody made. I don't know. I only am aware of it in meme form. It's ridiculing the birthday tradition. It's like, hey, it's your birthday. Here's a sack full of my nasty breath.
Hey!
I'm sure you've seen it. And what makes that interesting is, of course, it points out something that's a little bit silly about birthdays and stuff like that, right? God, I feel like such a pedant. I'm explaining a joke. Can you get any more pedestrian than when you find yourself explaining a joke? Well, you see, what had happened there is, this is funny because, let me draw you a diagram. Let me draw a diagram of this joke for you, because I'm feeling like you don't understand this joke, and you really need to understand this joke. Alright? Now, what's going on here is, if you look at the joke, and then we need John Madden here, and he'll be like, boom! Some things. See, there's some more tearing. You see that? I think that's tearing. I don't think they're doing anything. I don't think it's a intended magical graphic. I don't see a lot of,
Now all that's left to you is to die.
like, visual glitches or anything in this game. To me, I would say the main thing with this game is it feels like it could have used some polish. The balancing... Now, I was watching somebody's video. I watched a lot of the beginning of people's Let's Plays of this game. And they were saying that, like, ranged characters don't work very well, or magic characters don't work very well. And that's not really true. Actually, I find them to be pretty fun and quite effective. But it can be a little difficult to get into because the game starts you out without any of the real abilities you need.
Than my arrows.
So it takes about a lot of times, if you want to do a ranged character or a melee or a magic character, it takes about 3 hours or perhaps more of gameplay before you can really get your full skill set up with a set of gear to really complement that. It might even be like 5 hours before you can really play with the playstyle that you want to play with. I think the exception there would be the Battle Mage, because the Battle Mage is about the only character that comes with magic already, there, ready to use. The only problem there is that's only assuming that you want to do a Fire Battle Mage. If you want to do anything else, like an Ice or Air one, then you're probably going to have to wait. I guess you can also do an Earth one, but just in glancing at the skills, it doesn't look very good. Alright, so gonna go ahead and save my game here, and I guess with that, I will call this an episode. So this is Bezlonir signing out of another episode of Let's Play Sacred for the PC, and I will see you next time, viewer. Thanks for watching.